Hi Virgo, welcome to your October monthly love reading here at Soul Evolution Tarot. This reading is for anyone who has a special person in mind, and I'll be looking today at your current situation and where the situation might be heading in the months of October. I just want you to keep in mind that it is a general reading, so please take whatever is resonating and leave what doesn't. Check your moon, rising, and Venus placements and see if other videos might be helpful to you. Also, a quick reminder that energies are not gender specific, so assign the roles for yourself as needed. Time is fluid and energies shift all the time. Cross watchers are welcome. Other than that, this reading is for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If you will feel guided to exchange energy on this channel, please consider liking this video, subscribing to my channel, hitting notification bell, or leaving me comments. I am truly thankful for all of your support and feedback, guys. Okay, so now let's get into the reading and see what's happening for you guys. So what I'm going to do is get all the cards on the table first, and then we'll dive deeper into your situation. So if you feel like you want to skip this part, then you can find timestamps down below in the description box. Okay, so let's see, Virgo, what is happening for you and your person. Let's take a look and see what's the current status, what's the current situation, okay, between you two. We do have the Magician, okay, coming through. That is major arcana. Okay, what are the obstacles and challenges in this connection right now? Ooh, we have the Tower card. Okay, another major arcana coming through. Two very strong major arcanas for you guys right away. Okay, so now let's take a look and see what are your desires and aspirations when it comes to this connection and this individual. We have Six of Swords. Okay, now let's look at the root cause of the situation between you two. We have the Ace of Swords. Okay, now let's take a look and see at the past events that were happening between you two, the recent past. Okay, we do have another major coming through. This is the Hermit, Virgo energy. Okay, this is your own energy right here. However, you might also be dealing with another Virgo. Okay, now let's take a look and see what energies wants to enter your life in the months of October. Okay, so what might be shifting and changing for you? We have the Wheel of Fortune. Look at that, another major arcana. Okay. Now, let's take a look and see what's your current energy towards this person. We do have the Hanged One in this deck, which is the Hanged Man. Another major arcana, guys. You have a lot of majors. This is Pisces energy. Okay, now let's take a look at your person's energy towards you. And this time we have Sovereign of Coins, which is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, now what are your hopes and fears in this situation? We do have the Ace of Cups. Okay, and let's see where the situation might be heading in the months of October. Okay, and we have the High Sage, which is the High Priestess. Okay, another major arcana here. Okay, interesting. Now let's get some oracle cards before we actually start. So please, Spirit, for Virgo in the months of October, what is happening between them and their person. Okay, we do have a wedding. The situation involves marriage. Okay. And we have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Okay. For some of you, you might be already married to this person. I feel like you might be looking at your spouse here. But for others, if it's not resonating, don't worry, because there is a lot of you watching. But I'm getting this vibe that, especially with these two cards here, that this might be a person you already have a committed relationship with, okay? So let's see here what's happening for you, Virgo, in the month of October. Okay, we have it's time to release negativity, full moon and Scorpio. Okay. Now let's grab one card from Wisdom of the Oracle deck. And we have number 37, Never Ending Story. Okay. Now let's grab one card from Energy Oracle for you guys. Ooh, we have the Sun coming through, number 1. Beautiful. And let's grab a few more cards from the Universal Oracle deck to see what other energies might be present for you guys in the month of October. So let's see here what else is happening for Virgo. Okay, we do have Shadow. It says fear, pain, trauma, and dark night. Okay. What else? We also have balance, harmony, equilibrium, and equality. Okay. Let's get a few more. We have protection, all is well, you are safe. And one more card. And we have communication, connect, reach out, speak, and listen. Okay, guys, so now let's see what is happening for you guys. We did get the Magician card, okay, for the current situation. So I feel like right now, both in you and your person that you are inquiring about, I feel like you want to be in a position of power. I feel like you both want to take charge of the connection of the situation. And for some of you, you might be even both manipulating one another at this time, whether through conversations or maybe perhaps by taking some sort of actions that might be that might have this context of trying to control in some way this other person or manipulate, okay? And I feel like if this is not happening right now, even though this is the card of the current situation, this might have also been happening like in the recent past, where you both were trying to maybe control one another in a way, and that's where this Tower moment came through, okay? It feels like everything is crumbling down. Perhaps you guys lack a lot of understanding with one another, okay? And it seems like maybe for some of you who are in a committed relationship with this person, for some of you, you might be even be in this point of your life where both of you or one of you might be thinking of getting a divorce at this time, just because there was a lot of upheaval, energy surrounded by this connection, and both of you, I feel, really feels that it's just not working out for you to maybe this is because you both are two strong individuals, and sometimes when there's two leaders in a couple, it creates a lot of butting heads and a lot of arguments sometimes, or disagreements, okay, because the other person is trying to show their power as well, and the other person wants to be in control. So for some of you, this might be the case where you both wanted to really have this control over the situation, and you both feel that you know, the other person is trying to do the same. Okay. Now, when it comes to your desires and aspirations, we do have the Six of Swords. So it tells me you are trying to move on from a difficult period, you know, in your life. When it comes to this connection, you are wanting to leave behind the past behind. Okay, so whatever challenges, obstacles you had with this individual, you really want to move on and perhaps, you know, take this connection, take this person into a place of harmony and balance, because you do have feelings for them. For some of you, you already know this person for a very long time, and perhaps, as I said, for some of you, you might be already committed to this person. Okay, so you don't really want to, you know, break this connection, or for some of you, even if situation got to the point where you have to decide whether or not you need to get a divorce, I feel like you really want to avoid the situation because you still have feelings for them. However, you are finding this connection quite challenging for you at this time because of these you know, misunderstandings. For some of you, even you've been feeling you know, lonely, or perhaps you took the time to really retreat from the situation. So for some of you, I see there was this period of separation where you, even though you might have been, you know, in a committed relationship, you might have been you know, you might have been taking some sort of a break when it comes to this connection. For others, I really feel that this Hermit card does represent you feeling lonely in this connection, even though sometimes you might be, you know, living with a person, but the other person might not be, you know, really reciprocating the same feelings, or they might really not see your point of view, or you know, I feel like there was a lot of conflict between you two with this Hermit card. It tells me that at times you were really trying to, you know, close yourself up in some sort of a shell where you were hiding, and this is just because the other person could not really understand maybe your feelings or your point of view, and it created a lot of, you know, challenges for both of you. Also, the root cause of the situation, we do have the Ace of Swords. So I feel like there was some sort of problem when it comes to communication here. So for some of you, you had like a big fight or an argument with this person in the past. For some of you, it led to the separation. For others, again, it just really made you feel that you're misunderstood. Okay, so I see maybe you or this person might have even cut you out again after some sort of a argument or conversation you guys had. Okay, but now we do have the Wheel of Fortune for you guys, and this is the energy that wants to enter your life in the month of October. So this really tells me that you guys are moving from one cycle into another cycle. Okay, so finally this difficult chapter in your life is closing out. And you have the ability to really step into a new phase in your life, but it's really up to you how you're going to again handle the situation. You might again feel that you're, you know, running around in circles and things are not moving, you know, anywhere. You know, this situation is not improving, this person is still not understanding you, or you have the ability to really create this new cycle where you both will perhaps find some sort of common sense and maybe more understanding, okay, between you two, and you have the ability to really change the situation. So I do see that you're going to be presented with some sort of an opportunity here where you might really turn this connection into the direction of, you know, you figuring things out, or it might go the other way. So again, a Wheel of Fortune does talk about change, but what kind of change it's going to be, it's really up to both of you guys, okay? So you have the ability to improve the situation, or again, if you you're going to decide that you no longer want to put up with this individual, then you also have this ability to really decide this and make this decision for yourself and change your life, whatever works for you, okay? So your current energy towards this person is the Hanged Man, okay? So again, there's a lot of stagnation right now in your situation with the Hermit card, with the Hanged Man. I feel like there has been a pause, and you're taking this pause to really reflect on the situation, okay? And maybe you are purposefully, you know, holding the situation in this hangman position, okay, where you really want to see perhaps the situation from a different perspective, or you're just taking this time to really think through and maybe understand what is it that you were doing wrong in a situation for this other person, okay? But right now I feel like you're not quite ready to take some sort of action here when it comes to maybe making some sort of decision, okay? Now, when it comes to your person, they're coming off as the Queen of Pentacles, someone very, you know, grounded. Your person might also be an earth sign, okay, or they have earth prominent in their chart, because Queen of Pentacles is very stable, very practical, very grounded, okay, very reliable individual. So I feel like, again, this might also represent your spouse, okay, especially for those of you who are looking at a female partner here. But again, this is just, you know, energies are not gender specific, so assign the roles for yourself, okay, especially since it is a gender reading. But basically, Queen of Pentacles, she's very stable, she's very nurturing. I feel like your person wants this stability, and this is their energy towards you right now. So I feel like they really want to mend the situation and perhaps, you know, to find again the stability within this connection, as perhaps you previously had, okay? So they're still hoping that things could be improved between you two. Now, when it comes to your hopes and fears, we do have the Ace of Cups. So it tells me you still have a lot of feelings for one another, and Ace of Cups is really, you know, talking about a chance in for new love, new opportunity. So you are hoping that there will be another chance to rebuild, renew the energy within this connection, because you both feel, you know, love, compassion, and, you know, just very heartwarming feelings towards one another. But at the same time, you might be fearing that this is not possible right now because of this misunderstandings or you know, challenges that you might be having. Now, the outcome of this connection for the months of October, we do have the High Priestess. So I feel like there still might be things not clear, okay, when it comes to this connection, because High Priestess does talk about things unknown, unseen, okay, but it's really, you know, I feel like with this High Priestess, you really need to tap into your intuition and really, you know, go within and find the right answers for you. And no matter what decision you're going to make, if you're going to listen to your intuition, it's really going to lead you to the right decision that you might feel taking later on when it comes to this connection, okay? So for the months of October, I would say don't rush and make any impulsive decisions, because I feel like you still might be lacking either some sort of information when it comes to your partner, or there's still things unknown, okay? So you really need to listen to the guidance that you might be receiving. Okay, now looking at your oracle cards, we did get the wedding card. So as I mentioned to you earlier, you know, you might be already married to this person. If not, then I'm getting a strong sense maybe you had this, you know, idea in your head, or you really wanted, you know, this connection to be stable, and perhaps you saw this person as your future spouse. Okay, so for some of you, again, take it how it resonates for you. This other card says healing family issues. Okay, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. I really see this card sometimes, you know, healing family issues as something that you might be, you know, having within your own family. Again, for some of you, if you're not married to this individual, you might be having some sort of difficulties when it comes to your relatives. Okay, maybe your relatives or their relatives might not be approving this connection for some reason, or there might be, you know, people interrupting, and I feel like this also might be the challenge why you have these arguments or fights, because other people are trying to interfere this connection. Okay, now moving forward, we do have it's time to release negativity. Okay, so Spirit is really wanting you to, you know, get rid of all negative energies within your energy field, and really work on clearing the space you live in, your own, you know, energy field. And perhaps this will help you, you know, clear the air a little bit and bring you to this clarity. Okay, because right now you are currently not seeing clearly when it comes to this connection, when it comes to this person, and this might be because you might be holding on to too many, you know, past hurts or resentments, you know, from the past, and you do need to let go of these energies in order to move forward. Maybe for some of you, you even need to forgive this person, or vice versa, because I feel like you might have hurt one another along the way, and now you really need to clear and cleanse the energies between you two. Okay, now we do have a number 37, never ending story. So I feel like you really think that it might be a never-ending story for you guys. You probably are dealing with someone that you know for a very long time, and maybe you've had these challenges for quite some time, and it feels like, you know, the cycle or the situation that you're dealing with might not ever end, and it might be very draining right now. Also, just because you feel really stuck in this old cycle and cannot move forward, it feels like, you know, it's just never ending story for you guys. So Spirit is wanting you to release this idea, to release and really close out this difficult chapter. Okay, so if you really want to change your life, you do need to, you know, create something new, perhaps take a different approach to the situation, because the old ways are not working anymore. Now, the good thing about this, we did get the Sun card. Okay, so Spirit is indicating you have the ability to step into this energy of the Sun. Okay, Sun is always, you know, very warm energy, very, you know, enthusiastic energies. This card is very similar to the Sun card in tarot deck, so it's all about happiness, joy, you know, fertility. It's all about abundance, you know, so you really have the ability to have this in your life. Okay, but you really need to, you know, create this change, whatever this means for you guys. Okay, and again, Wheel of Fortune does talk about, you know, creating this change, this opportunity for you to change something up. How you're going to do it, how you're going to come about it, it's a different question, but I feel like Spirit is really encouraging you that you have this chance, this opportunity. So don't miss it. Really go out there and grab this opportunity. And I feel like you're really going to step into a different, life. When it comes to this situation, okay? So don't fear that things will never change for you, or that this cycle, this difficult cycle will never end. First of all, you do need to, if you're thinking this way, you do need to change your mindset. It all starts with the mindset. So if you're finding difficult to take some sort of actions right now, first what you need to do is really change your mindset, okay? Which is important. Now, moving forward with other oracle cards, we do have the Shadow. It says fear, pain, trauma, and dark night. So for some of you, you've been in this very dark period, okay? For some of you, I feel like Spirit is wanting you to face your shadow self, okay? Because every person has a light aspect and a dark aspect about them, and sometimes we're denying or ignoring our own shadow self, and Spirit is wanting you to really face your shadow self. Yes, it might be scary, it might be painful, it might bring up a lot of trauma within you, but this is something that is necessary for you to do if you really want to create this, change in your life. Now, we also had balance. It says harmony, equilibrium, and equality. So Spirit really wants you to find this balance, this equilibrium in your life, and in this connection. Again, you really need to start with yourself first, and then once you'll be able to find this balance within you, I feel that's when things will start improving when it comes to this connection. Now, we also got protection. Okay, so this one says all is well, you are safe. Okay, so you don't need to be worried. I feel like you have a lot of, protection from the spirit world. Okay, there's a lot of, angels or spirit guides that might be guiding you and protecting you and this person at this time. So Spirit is just wanting you to know that. And we have something that has to do with communication here, okay? It says connect, reach out, speak, and listen. So for some of you, I did mention you guys had trouble communicating with one another, and maybe you do need to work on your communication with this person, and maybe even with other people in your life, because I feel there might be some sort of a block or challenge here. So really take this into consideration. Sometimes, when we are speaking our truth, we also need to listen to the other person's side, to the other person, opinion. So you really need to consider these aspects, okay? But as I said, start with something small or something that would, make you feel better. And your thoughts are very important. If you're going to be thinking negatively all the time, you're going to be attracting this into your life. So if you really want for things to change, you do need to start with working on your mindset. Okay, guys, so that's all I have for you. I hope it was helpful to you. Let me know down in the comments what you might be dealing with, and I'm sending you absolute love and light, and I will see you in my next readings. Take care.